Arcadian Vanguard presents The Wrestling News in your daily wrestling newscast for Thursday, December 5th, 2024. Good morning, I'm Mike Sempervive. We begin today with AEW Dynamite broadcast live on TBS from the Fishers Event Center in Fishers, Indiana. In the main event, Claudio Castagnoli beat Brody King in a Continental Classic tournament match, bringing his total up to 6 points. Also achieving a 6-point total in the opener was Kyle Fletcher, who pinned Shelton Benjamin while holding the ropes in the opening match. John Moxley and the Death Riders were targeted by both Hangman Adam Page and Orange Cassidy after attacking Jay White.
Hangman Adam Page, perhaps with his own designs, on John Moxley in the AEW World Championship. What is about to happen here? Oh, Moxley and Hangman. You can feel it. Oh, it's some great stuff going. Hey. What's this? Wait a second. And a cameraman. What about our production crew? Oh, my God, Orange Cassidy! We haven't seen Cassidy since Full Gear.
The attack came after White had defeated Death Rider member Pac. Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly were the winners of the Dynamite Dozen Battle Royal, meaning they are scheduled to face off on next week's show for a shot against MJF.
No, 1 week from tonight, Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole face off one-on-one for a shot at Maxwell Jacob Friedman at World's End for the Dynamite Diamond Ring. And you can tell by body language alone, Tony, this is not what Adam Cole wanted.
No, Kyle O'Reilly's his boy. This will be a moral conflict for Cole to even get in the ring with him, but now he's got to.
1 week from tonight, winner is coming. Cole O'Reilly, one-on-one.
In other results, Hook was attacked by the Patriarchy during a promo segment. Swerve Strickland beat Max Caster, and Anna Jay pinned Penelope Ford. After the match, Jay called out TBS champion Mercedes Moné and demanded a title shot. In an injury update, Juice Robinson is out of action indefinitely after suffering a broken fibula, according to the Wrestling Observer's Dave Meltzer. Robinson suffered the injury on November 27th during his Continental Classic tournament match loss to Will Ospreay. On social media Tuesday, AEW owner and president Tony Khan announced Robinson was being replaced by Commander in the Continental Classic tournament. Rumors of Robinson injuring his left leg during the match were fueled on Tuesday when Mike Johnson reported that Robinson had been seen on crutches at last weekend's WrestleCade convention. In ratings news, WWE SmackDown last Friday drew 1.341 million viewers to USA Network, according to Programming Insider. That's a decrease of 15% from the previous week's 1.578 million viewers. The rating in the 18 to 49-year-old demographic was also down, falling to a .40, down from .46. Saturday's preempted version of AEW Collision and Rampage on TNT both drew the lowest viewerships in the respective histories of the shows. Due to men's collegiate basketball airing on TNT, Collision was moved up to a 4 p.m. Eastern start time last Saturday, while Rampage was moved from its usual Friday night time slot. Collision's 2 hours drew 144,000 viewers and a .03 in the 18 to 49-year-old demo, while the hour-long Rampage that followed drew 126,000 viewers on average and also a .03 among 18 to 49-year-olds. In legal news, an update on the recent Ringboy sexual misconduct lawsuit against WWE. Judge James K. Bredar yesterday granted the company's motion to stay the suit pending the decision of the Maryland Supreme Court on the Child Victims Act, according to a report from Brandon Thurston. The legitimacy of the case, according to official documents, hinges on the constitutionality of the act. A ruling is expected by August 31st. In TNA wrestling news, the company announced on Wednesday they'll be headed to New York and Los Angeles in 2025. In a press release, TNA stated they'll run the Galen Center in Los Angeles on April 27th for its Rebellion pay-per-view and Long Island's UBS Arena on July 20th for Slammiversary. The Galen Center is the home court of the University of Southern California men's basketball team, as well as being used for television and movie productions. The UBS Arena is the home of the New York Islanders National Hockey League team. Tickets for both shows go on sale to the public on December 20th with a TNA Plus exclusive pre-sale beginning on December 18th. And finally, turning to Japan, Day 12 of New Japan Pro Wrestling's World Tag League took place on Tuesday in Karatsu with 4 B-block matches taking place. Yesterday's main event saw Tetsuya Naito and Hiromu Takahashi defeat Evil and Ren Narita. Other victorious teams were Oleg Boltin and Toru Yano, Mikey Nichols and Shane Haste, and the Great Okan and Hanare. Okan and Hanare lead the B block with 10 points. The tournament continues today in Nobioka with 4 A block matches taking place. 3 teams are currently tied atop the leaderboard of Block A with 8 points apiece. And before we leave you today, we'd like to remind you that however you consume your content, you can find the wrestling news 24 hours a day and 7 days a week across social media. On Twitter, follow us at Wrestling News AV. Our Facebook page is also Wrestling News AV. The Wrestling News can also be found on the Arcadian Vanguard YouTube page. And for those who utilize Amazon Echo devices, just tell Alexa to play the Wrestling News podcast. And remember to make sure you add podcast at the end. Once again, for daily updates, breaking news, and more, follow the Wrestling News across social media. And that's the news for today. If anything happens, we will be here to tell you about it. No clickbait, no paywall, just the Wrestling News. The Wrestling News is a division of Arcadian Vanguard, and the Wrestling Newscast is a production of the Arcadian Vanguard Podcast Network.